Hi, in this video, I want to talk about when you accept that you can't do it. Sooner or later, the person who helps you will come to you. So, let me explain about my experience. So, I'm the person who always try to solve things by myself because in my entire life, I never really felt that there's a lot of people outside who will help me or who is willing to help me. So, what I did was try to figure out by myself and try to solve problems or just put them aside and not think about it or try to avoid thinking about it. That ends up sometimes, that makes me independent. But at the same time, I easily feel helpless because it feels like really tiring and exhausted. Because in a deep down, I think I need to figure it out all by myself. And that is super exhausting. So, maybe 2 weeks ago, my sister came to this house and she realized this place is dump because I barely touch anything. I barely clean anything. I'm easily feel overwhelmed, especially when it comes to cleaning the house because I was raised in the house where the households and the member of the family don't want to clean the place. They always just trying to put their responsibility to someone else. Even though the place is like a dump and they feel so uncomfortable about it, nobody is willing to solve that issue. So it ends up I was raised in this house. It was chaotic. And that was a traumatic experience. So even though I hate that experience and I hate that environment, still I'm used to it. I'm used to living in the dump. I'm used to living in trash trash place. Yeah, that's my deep issue. So, yeah, like I said 2 weeks ago or so, my sister came to this place out of nowhere and she was shocked and surprised how chaotic this place is, and then she cleaned some part of the place, the toilet, and also the bathtub. Bathtub looked like how can I say? Bathtub looked so disgusting. I cannot even explain it. But even though I'm aware of, okay, this bathtub looks disgusting, I didn't do anything about it. That was my mental habit. Even though I feel so stressed out about something, I feel helpless first, so I don't solve it or I don't try to find out how to solve it. And after she cleaned my bathtub, I did bath in that bathtub more than several times, and I felt this feels really good. Why did I procrastinate cleaning the bathtub? And even after that, I didn't clean the house. Maybe some part of the house, but I still didn't have any courage to clean this place because this place is huge. It's second floor, a two story house. Is that correct? And there's a lot of like rooms here, so I'm highly overwhelmed cleaning the whole place. And um, currently, I cannot. It's hard for me to afford hire someone to clean the place. So what I did was just like postpone it endlessly. And then my dad come today, and then he just like clean up the house. I don't know why, because he also don't like cleaning place. Nobody in my family ever liked cleaning place, but I didn't know why he did that for me. And then I realized, I said to him that, Dad, I'm so exhausted. I'm so tired. I don't have any energy to do anything, you know? And then I said to him, living a life is terrifying. And living a life is so scary. Yeah, I was like so honest with him about my emotion. When I had a mental breakdown like a few days ago, yeah, I said to him that I always wanted a I always wanted you to be um the person who I can lean in. But you were never like that, Dad. I always wanted someone. I always wanted a someone who I can just like dependent on. But I never felt that. That makes me more unconsciously dependent person. Yeah, so from the outside I look like an independent person, but no, it's not like that, because what I did, I suppressed my dependent childhood. I suppress my dependent child, inner child, that makes me unconsciously dependent person, but try to look like independent person so that I cannot be abandoned by other people. I always had to be useful person, and I always had to figure it out, the things out by myself. But now I accept the fact that I don't have energy how to figure things out. And today I called my therapist and said to her that, hey, I don't have courage enough courage to live in South Korea. I don't have enough courage, and I don't have any energy adjusting in this society. I'm so exhausted. Because that's my really honest opinion. I'm not strong. I'm not energetic. I'm not powerful. But I had to be powerful. I had to be strong. I had to be energetic. That makes me more depressed, more weak, more fearful. Because I never had the freedom to be weak. If you don't have a freedom to be weak, vulnerable, fearful, you're gonna realize that you will end up weak, fearful, depressed. Because you never had that freedom. You suppressed those feelings deep inside of you. Those ended up your identity, your core feelings, because you never let yourself feel that emotion. So back to today's theme. So I said, if you what was that? If you admit that you cannot do it, sooner or later, someone who will help you, someone who can help you will come. to you, right? Yeah, that happened to me. Recently, a lot of people try to help me because what I did, I I said to them that please help me. I need help. But I felt saying I need help feels so inferior. But the truth is, I need help. So if I admit the fact that certainly I need help, then the people who wants to help you will come. But if you don't admit, or if you don't let yourself, that you feel weak, that you feel vulnerable, so you need help, sooner or later you will realize that you only ended up weak, still weak. So, yeah, admit the fact that you cannot do it. And you'll realize people will help you. My dad cleaned up the kitchen, and I postponed it past 4 years. Yeah, I cleaned up some part of the kitchen, but I never even thought about cleaning the whole kitchen because it's too much for me. I don't have. I mean, I'm just so tired of it. I'm so tired of cleaning everything. But I think I never admit the fact that I'm so tired. But after I admit that I cannot do it, I'm so exhausted. I'm so tired. Somebody show up and do it for me. So yeah, I don't know what you are struggle with at the moment. For me, it's mental health and physical health and um, financial health and relationship health. So basically everything. But at least I admit the fact that I'm struggling with every aspect of life at the moment. I have relationship problems, a lot of problems. I have mental problem. I have physical weakness. I uh, I don't make money at all. But I admit it. Yeah. Then I'm also feel so incapable and so incompetent, so helpless. Figure out all those things by myself. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of figuring figuring out life. And it's so exhausting, overwhelming. So I want to admit it. That I'm so tired, that I'm so exhausted, that I'm so overwhelmed. Yeah. So yeah, this coming Wednesday, I'm gonna meet my friend. I think I told you guys that I barely have any friends, but yeah, I realized that I have two friends at the moment. So I'm gonna meet one of them. And these days I'm searching online about immigrating to other countries, especially Australia. I'm thinking about Australia, Brisbane. So I'm searching a lot of informations online and reading books about it. watching YouTubes about it. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's it for today, and I want to go outside and read my book. I read a book inside of a cafe, and that's it for today, I think. See you in the next video.